Do you guys know Haystak? This guy? This was a submission from Mud Puppy, this rapper. Fucking incredible. Look at this dude. It's that genre of like, remember that song Bartender by Rehab?
Boy, you look like a steak. Keep on coming in the kitchen, you gon' end up on a plate. It's hard to believe anything that the rappers say. He ain't country, he ain't hood, he from something out the way. Jumped in that white boy lane, finally, look what the year is.
I know, I don't know. They're all doing some guy, but the white Hickok rappers, they all do this, boys. We in the hood, we rapping about drugs, we pull our pants up, we got the flat brands, we riding in our truck, not giving a fuck. It is this, it's like their version of Ave. They're doing like, it's like, what if Sling Blade, grew up in the hood, I guess? French fried taters, and I'm in a cooler with a sling blade, and I'm gonna rap about pulling my pants up and living America. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you ain't white, you ain't right. Yes, sir. I'm trying to do this thing about, I reckon if you ain't white, you ain't right. It's that type of shit. So Haystak is one of these guys. He's very popular, actually.
Don't forget who they engineer is. They know me in the streets like an asshole car. Find out who's who when the cash flow starts. You ain't no French fried taters. You ain't never had your nose in the trough. You ain't never had no caricature. You been over and called. You ain't never rocked no shackles.
You guys are saying fat rapping is the new trend, but I hate to inform you, Haystak has been rapping, it says now, for 25 years, it said on his YouTube channel. So get this. Let me pull this up. Here is an interview with him. So this is the Haystak interview, but first I'm going to show you his most popular song, the one that put him on the map. It's called All By Myself. I think this was 10 years ago. He is something like, he posted, he has like 1 billion streams or something. Here, this is 12 million.
Can we still Uncle Stack?
What you want me
All
to
by
tell you a
myself.
story about?
It's in the fashion of bartender. I really did it this time. Broke my parole and had a good time. That kind of stuff. He's keeping that stuff alive, though. He doesn't care that it came and went in the early 2000s. He's still rocking with it.
Okay, that should be easy.
Now, I want to clarify, he's much funnier now because he's older and he makes almost no sense. As a younger man, he enunciated his words a bit better, and he was a bit sharper and looked less fucked up. He kind of looks like Hobson here with the lighting and the everything. So let's go to an interview with the guy. Well, actually, he's prolific, by the way. He's got tons of shit. Like, this is his music video from 3 weeks ago. It's called We Pray Haystak X Narcotic. So he's teamed up with some retard, I guess.
Forgive me for the inequity of my past.
Not half a bad production. This is him now. Here he is. He kind of looks like a microwaved Kurt Schilling. Like, it's the gangster rapper thing of like, blood, we have motherfuckers out here dying left and right. It's like, yeah, because of heart disease. This isn't, there's not like ODs and all this shit. It's like, you guys have serious like cholesterol problems and stuff. Like, fam, you don't know I've lost friends and family. We at the church every day. I ain't gonna bury another motherfucker from my hometown. I ain't trying to bury a motherfucker. It's not, what are you guys doing, drive-bys on each other? You're going through drive-throughs. Big difference. You can't sit in the pew all like, how many more brothers gotta die before they stop fucking around? You guys can't stop eating Sonic drive-in food. And that's why you're dying in your 40s. in your 30s. You're dropping dead. You have friends that aren't waking up because they can't stay away from like jalapeno poppers. They can't stop dipping things in ranch, so they go 6 feet under. What's funny is like rappers, they record each verse separately, and then they're spliced together. Like they don't one take it. Still in the recording booth, we pray every day that we get another Whataburger on the north side of town, so we ain't got to drive 20 minutes to the Whataburger on the south side. Lord, we pray for a Chicken Express to open up in our town. We got 60,000 people here, Lord. Why don't we have a Chicken Express? We pray for that shit.
Watch my back, been seeing people die.
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, but they always have one of them. Am I wrong? I mean, I'm gonna Sling Blade ordering scene. I mean, doesn't he sound like Sling Blade?
Oh no, this here's help you, sir.
I kind of want something other to eat.
Yeah, he's basically Sling Blade.
Yep, French fries.
How much you want for 'em?
Yeah, that's basically him. So now here's the thing. I have not got into this yet, but he talks about how he got into rapping in this interview I found. And I can't wait to watch it. I think it's around the 6-minute mark, but I'll just let you guys kind of ease into this. And you know what? I'll do a little bit longer tonight, probably, because I think I bummed people out with the 60 Minutes Australia video. Fuck Australia. Fuck you. Fuck that whole country. Actually, just kidding. I had a great time when I was there, but leave the media stuff to us. Actually, you guys can do comedy pretty good. Some pretty good, like, cult classic comedy, but everything else, stay out of it. When it comes to the journalism and all that stuff, you guys shouldn't even be allowed newspapers, if I'm being completely honest. There should be one newspaper that tells you about all the shark attacks and all the spiders that kill you. That's it. You should have to read our newspapers. Everybody in Australia should have to read either the New York Times or the Washington Post or some other cuck thing. But just so you can learn, you should just read about our country. Because that 60-minute thing sucked ass. And I'm blaming that on you, not me. That was not my fault.
Shopping. Man, open the spot up for your boy, man. Just love. If you need.
Now, I don't know what's going on with the motion blurring. It's really weird. I think the guy didn't know how to, like, raise the exposure or something, and he just changed the frame rate to a little bit more light in. It's really blurry, and it trips me the fuck
Retro
out.
sneakers or new sneakers or whatever, man. Just Sneaker City on Instagram, Sneaker City on TikTok, Sneaker City on Facebook.
He's saying he thinks it's Snickers City. The Sneakers City? Yeah, you got the caramel one. You got the what kind of sneakers you got in there? Oh, I love sneakers. Yes, sir.
So I got a question. Okay, let me know how you feel about this. Okay, I would like to shoot for 50 dinners, not just 50 turkeys.
Yeah.
I want to get a brown bag, a turkey, a stuffing box, some green beans, macaroni and cheese. I want to do the whole meal, man.
Yeah,
because we can
sure.
do 50 easily.
For sure.
Since there are no black people that really live in these towns, the white people sort of, just to have a balance, so to speak. If you don't have any blacks, this is where white guys go, I think we can be black better than blacks. And you get this guy. The way he talks and the neck. He has enough tattoos, he's almost black,
And
then that's that daggum. Yeah.
because we can do 50 easily.
For sure.
And
then that's that daggum good and well.
In fact, they consider him African American, which is why the mayor of this city appointed him as the cashier at Sneaker City.
Man, y'all run through some merchandise, cuz.
We do, man.
Because I know there's one of these here in the 13th.
Yeah, dude. I'll tell you what, the dude that bought it, man, I was sitting beside of him at Chili's all night. And you're the sneaker guy, right?
They have a Chili's. Nice.
Look down at his feet. It's like I got these from
Every
the other
town
day.
needs a
We were shopping
Chili's.
today. It made my
Woo,
day.
couple nights, couple streams ago, I went to Chili's after, and man, I had myself a day.
That's some patent 1Js. This bitch right here fit like a military boot, boy.
Yeah.
It don't have no give.
Now, outside says it's Snickers City. Now, where do you keep the Snickers? Boys, it's false advertising. I can sue you for
Young
that.
cat and a guy named Big Wheel Beats out of Arkansas down Jonesboro Way, Cherokee Village, representing. And Big Wheel Beats, when I got him, he was 19. He's 24 now, I think. And I kind of, just grown.
He's 21 now, so it ain't technically statutory anymore. It's just rape. Yeah, after they 21, it ain't statutory rape anymore. It's just rape. So, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, as soon as they of age, it ain't statutory anymore, boy, but that don't mean it's not rape. Thanks, Biden.
Him and stayed with him, and he's always been down for me, man. Just got a good production team. My guys over at YouTube.
Yeah, someone in the comments who said this, Mr. Greenlung, he's sitting on a massage bed.
Russell Duke
I
and
think
them.
he is.
When I
That's a massage bed for a normal person that he's sitting on, but it
got my 100,000 subs plaque, my daughter said, "Dad, you got a YouTube plaque?" And I said, "Yep." And I said, "No, baby, I didn't. Daddy has a team and someone who puts content on my YouTube, and we got a plaque. If it was up to Daddy, I wouldn't have got no plaque."
Good to see he's humble.
So then, people ask me, like, what was on your mind when you wrote this record, or what were you thinking about when you wrote this song? And I was
just thinking about how black people are just so bad at rap, and white people could do it so much better, and that they need to pull their pants up and stop acting like that. I was just thinking about how much I hate black people. I was just thinking about yeah, I went into this record thinking, I fucking hate black people. He's such a fat retard. This guy is such a fat retard. And I don't even think that one song is really that bad. Like, I don't think he's like... it's just so funny to me. It's so funny to me when a white guy is just like completely adopted black culture, and he sounds like a fucking... He raps like he's Sling Blade, and he thinks he's like hard. It's like, dude, you sound like a famous retarded guy from a movie that Billy Bob Thornton wrote. I don't even know how to explain to you, like, how fucking stupid you, like, look and sound. Fuck, it's so funny. Yeah, I went into this record, I was reading about Hitler and all the great stuff he did, and I was thinking, well, when I wrote the first track, I was sitting there and I was thinking, man, fuck black people. Fuck, it's so cringe to laugh at your own shit. I'm just laughing at him, man. Fuck. God damn it. He's such a fucking retard. What's his fucking name again? What's his fucking name? Haystak. Yeah, you're a stack of, how about pancake stack? We're like it, pal. How do you like that, huh? Yeah, I'm from an early age, my parents named me Haystak because you could always find me out in the barn eating hay. Yeah, so, anyway, I've got into rap because, I think they need to pull their pants up and they need to stop rolling dice and, running around and fucking, Okay, let's move on. Let's Let's keep the interview going. We're gonna see how he got into rap.
Like, well, when I did Bonnie and Clyde, it was like a curse. It was like a spell I wrote. Like, I'm gonna describe this woman that's non-existent. And when people are like, when you gonna straighten up, Stack? When I find somebody like I described in that song, thinking that I would never find anybody who fit that description. And it's I actually got the idea from a chick flick called Practical Magic, where she writes the spell because her husband.
All of his references are going to be dollar store bin DVDs and like VHSs. Like, he's consumed. Like, if you lived the life of Tom Hanks in The Terminal, but with a truck stop where for whatever legal reason you couldn't leave the gas station, you would know as much about culture and life as this guy here. His references, I have no idea what he's talking. Correct me if I'm wrong. No idea. Every movie he's seen, he's bought at Goodwill for 99 cents. Probably.
Keep on dying. So she writes the spell.
And that doesn't make him a retard. He makes himself a retard. Has nothing to do with what he consumes.
One eye blue, one eye brown, and she with a star, and she ends up falling in love with that sheriff. And I got the idea. I was like, man, that's pretty dope. And and that's how that came to be. And I'm gonna tell you something. To this day, every time I would sing that hook, I thought I had heard it somewhere before. It came so natural when I heard the beat. I'm like, man, I must have dreamt that or heard it somewhere. And man, thank God it's been a classic. So I got this song 3/16.
He leans over and just sucks oxygen from an oxygen tank. I don't need the tubes up my nose. I can take it straight. Turn that valve there, boy, and let me suck on it. Here we go. Okay, now I only need to exhale for the next 3 minutes, boy.
I got this hook, part of a hook.
I got this hook, and I caught a fish on it, and then I ate the fish, and then that's how I became a rapper.
I'm the leaves on the tree.
That's why I got into rapping, cause I heard that there were hooks in it, and I thought, well, I like to eat fish.
Trees and the stripes on the street. Ain't nothing shaking but my. I'm the leaves on the trees and the stripes on the street. Ain't nothing shaking but my. So I'm trying to come up with something to fill that in. I'm trying to come up with something to and I'm like, well, worst case scenario, I'll just say it real hard, real fresh, and have my DJ Tim Hill cut it up. So I come around the corner.
I don't even think we're at the 7-minute mark here, but this is just, I love
and
this
being
guy.
A white boy, man, every now and then I take a 2 or 3 day period and I write like my 3 or 4 songs about issues that white boys have to go through in the rap game. Whatever, being a white boy in the rap game, talking to other white boys in the rap game. So I got the song written. I come around the corner. Bun B looked at E Mac and he didn't know I was standing there, and he said, I wonder how the hook gonna go on this one. B like Pavarotti. He said, B-A-Y boy. Rap a lot for life.
What the fuck?
Go on this one. B. He didn't know I was standing there, and he said, I wonder how the hook gonna go on this one. B. Like Pavarotti. He said, B-A-Y boy.
Did he say white boy? Dude, we're on like hour 5 of the stream. I don't know if I'm hallucinating this entire video and I'm staring at a still image. And you guys are just letting me think that the show is continued.
Rap a lot for life. Is that mic on? And the rest is history, bro. Like, that song's been good to my family.
This guy's a phantasmagoria. I don't. I don't know if what I'm seeing is real.
You know, like I tell people, some white boys will be 5'8" and weigh 150 pounds, but they got a big white boy in their heart. And we all know it ain't the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the damn dog. Basically,
And that brings me to my next point. Black people are lower than dogs.
so like when I came in the game, you could count the white boys and you had to use your thumbs to do so. So it was.
It ain't the size of the dog in the fight. It just matters if the dog is white. And if you ain't white, you ain't right.
It was like all the white boys prior to me, you know, some of them were dope, but none of them were like trailer park, lower class, like live by the projects. None of them were like, and none of them were proud, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like they were ashamed to be white, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. And I was like, nah, I'm not going out like that. I'm gonna come out and you know, I'm from a city where.
So his whole thing is, I wanted to be a rapper to show white people that they should be, you know, proud of the color of their skin, which, you know, there is a lot of harm in this country with white guys thinking they should be ashamed to be white, and, you know, it makes people kill themselves and depressed, and lesser versions of themselves makes them feel alone. But I guess that's the most important issue that this guy saw in the country 25 years ago. You know, way back in 1999 when white people were all ashamed. You know, the culture everywhere in 1999 was telling white people, hey, you shouldn't be proud to be white.
Say that you're Jay. I'm Jay. And if you get that white boy put on the front of your name, they're like, oh, you know, Jay just bought that new truck. Black Jay from over here? Nah, white boy Jay. That's like having a Rolex, bro. That's a status symbol, you know what I'm saying? Like, for them, when they got to distinguish you by putting that white boy on front of your name, yeah, that's a beautiful thing. You know, what's so...
I gotta listen to that one more time. Holy fuck.
White boy Jay. That's like having a Rolex, bro. That's a status symbol, you know what I'm saying? Like, for them, when they got to distinguish you by putting that white boy on front of your name, yeah, that's a beautiful thing. You know, what's so crazy, when I got my first snippets, a snippet used to be your single and a few pieces of other songs on your album. My first snippets were on cassette. So I've been here from cassette to CD, and a lot of artists don't make it over to the new format. So God has blessed me. Then CD, we went to MP3 format, and then music became free. And then now we got streams. Man, I remember when a stream was a place you went kayaking.
Oh, come on, dude. I really... This dude's truly unbelievable. Just a classic big white motherfucker you would sit next to at CC's Pizza. Shout out to the people that know, one of the best pizza buffets there's ever been. Speaking of which, I've never been to a Shakey's Pizza, and I wonder if they're open on New Year's. I'd love to go. But let me get my head out of the fat gutter real quick. This is a guy you'd sit next to at a Golden Corral, a CC's Pizza, an Old Country Buffet, a Sizzler. And it turns out I think he's got money with that amount of streams and live shows he does in Arkansas and everything. He's probably got some cheddar and some money too. And yeah, I wanted to make a lot of money because growing up, I heard it was called cheddar, and I was like, well, I mean, I like going to Cheddar's. It's not I prefer Chili's, but
I don't kayak. So but you know, shout out to Pandora, shout out to Spotify, shout out to YouTube, shout out to all these places that.
Yo, real quick, I just want to say shout out to YouTube, shout out to Spotify,
you know, got it together, and you ain't gotta like him. I'm not big in politics.
Yo, man, shout out to Klaus Schwab, shout out to Nike, shout out to Anheuser-Busch, shout out to all the big companies out there that are making it happen. Yo, I just want to give a quick, this is Haystak real quick. I just want to give a shout out to Google, to Microsoft, to fucking doing great work. Shout out, shout out to Panda Express. Shout out to Shakey's Pizza. Shout out to my dialysis machine that I have hooked up to me right now. Shout out to Gravy, the white gravy only, not the dark gravy. Shout out to white meat, fuck dark meat. Shout out to clouds for being white, not dark clouds. Fuck the dark clouds.
Trump came in.
I just want to give a quick shout out to the color white. Shout out to white people.
And made some changes to these laws about the way musicians get paid and the way musicians are contracted. And if he hadn't, they still be signing us to them Temptation rest of your life contracts. But because of these new laws, independents can really get money.
So I guess
what
that's
kills me, Mal, I've learned.
What kills me is my blood pressure and my edema in my legs. Now, what kills me is my doctor says it's my heart, one of my aortas. It ain't working too good.
Learn to respect it if you have the work ethic, but if you're what I call a couch potato, dude that stays at your house, you ain't never been to the UPT, you ain't never.
If you're what I call couch potato, that's what my friends call me. That's my nickname. It's couch potato. Cause when I go over to my friend's house, they all sit on me like I'm a couch. I lay down and I eat fried potatoes. So that's how I got the nickname couch potato.
So whatever it is, I just look forward to finding out. The door is like, whoo! We found Mac. Man,
Let's close the show watching him walk around. Is this one of those things like when they bring Johnny Cash back to the shithole he grew up in, the little cabin? Is that what's going on right now? Is he walking through his old stomping grounds doing a rags to riches thing?
Curious ass stuck my nose around there like, bro, that's when I learned every mission that Pop goes on ain't for me. You know what I mean? But
no idea what you're talking about. Never know what you mean.
No matter where I move, no matter where I live, this will always be home. This will always be.
Because I'm so fat, I can't really displace myself. No matter what I do, no matter where I go, I technically am always kind of in the same place because I'm so fat, actually.
The start point. Man, my mom worked third shift at a restaurant my family owned.
And that was just because, see, how we would do it growing up is Monday was breakfast, Tuesday was lunch, Wednesday was dinner, Thursday was dessert. So, and my mama had to work at the restaurant, and if she had to pick up a 34th shift just to get me through dinner on Wednesday, that's the way it was back then. Monday, breakfast, Tuesday lunch, Thursday dinner, because we need the whole day to eat, Thursday, we do dessert. Friday is breakfast. We start all over again. Saturday is, of course, lunch. Sunday is dinner. And then we actually, just so we, kind of rein it in a little bit, we would skip dessert. And on Monday, we would just go right back into breakfast 7 days a week. That's how we did it back then. So, yeah, my mama had to pick up some shifts to feed us. And we went $10 million into debt trying to feed me pork ribs.
And not to make my mom sound bad at all, I was just a badass kid. So we had the doorknob. I knew how to get that. So I had one of them chain locks. Man, I swear, looking back, it seemed like it took me an hour to get that chain lock off.
He doesn't know how to use a fucking chain lock? He just hates black people that much. He's like, my parents put the chain lock on the door, and well, I just, I'm not a big fan of chains with the blacks running around sagging their pants. So I was scared as shit. I thought, well, shit. That door got a chain on it. For all I know, it's a black fella. I ain't gonna come near it.
I broke out of the house and walked in a diaper all the way. This is typically where you
I can't even react to this right now. This is unbelievable.
Out of the house, chain lock off. I broke out of the house and walked in a diaper all the way. This is typically where it used to be a real busy street because it's a cut through. I walked from over there down a flight of steps up here. Man, I'm in a diaper. I have the attention span of a ferret on crack. So this lady named Dorothy lived right behind you in this brick house. She said, you better get home. And she knew my grandparents lived right here. So I walked all the
Is he about to tell the origin story of like him getting like molested really bad or something?
way up there. Yeah, man, that's when I knew, like, ain't no limits. It ain't no place I can't break out of.
Yep.
Like, I'm not normal. Like, and growing up as a kid, man.
Because he was in a diaper and it's completely incoherent.
Like, I watched.
He's not in my family, but I'll be honest with you, he kind of looks like one of my cousins.
I don't know if it was being raised around the elders or whatever, but I always felt wiser than my friends. You know what I mean? But growing up over here, if you catch that corner right there, all these houses right here are rebuilt. This is an original house. This is an original house. These are rebuilds. That house, that blue house is rebuilt. The house on the other side, that's original too. Me and my grandmother almost got ran over one night. Dude came speeding down through here. His son had just died in a motorcycle crash. And there's some people over here who don't like me because they know where I stand on, you know, endangering women and children with opiates and, you know what I'm saying, fentanyl, and heroin, things of that nature.
Dude, he's insane.
And, you know,
Mud Puppy, I agree. I don't know why he was old enough. He was in a diaper, but he's old enough to have all these memories.
I'm Charleston Black, bitch.
So I'm assuming he was like a 6-year-old wearing diapers, shitting himself. He was in a baby, a 5-foot-tall baby, 400 pounds, walked into McDonald's and ordered itself a holiday pie and a couple Big Macs. Took some dollar bills out of its diaper, and laid them on the counter. That's what I'm imagining, but
You know, it's a lot of young people that we lost out here that, you know, when an adult overdoses somebody in their late 20s, 30s, it's, they're an adult. They made a decision. But when a juvenile, somebody 17 to 25 dies, that's just tragic, bro, because they didn't know. They weren't capable of making the decision. Tubby!
yeah, I mean, this is like completely incoherent. I'm done with him.